So we will give the question to any Muslim. Do we have any Muslim want to answer? Who was the one was sacrificed by Abraham, Isaac or Ishmael?
It was
According
Ishmael. That's Ishmael according to the Muslims. I'm just answering. I'm not a Muslim, but I know I have a Muslim family. It was Ishmael. But we all know
Al-Suyuti, it's according to whom?
definitely according to the Holy Quran, is Ishmael.
Well, what if I show you that you are a donkey?
Are you saying what we Muslims read in the Quran makes us a donkey?
Yeah. No, it says that this is Isaac.
Where is that? Some other sources in Hadith?
That's what?
I mean, you said what source are you talking about? Which says it's Isaac?
Source or
it's
source?
Isaac.
Source or source?
A source, basically, as we said, even Craig said it. Like in the Quran, it says Ishmael.
All right.
So you said there is something else, whether it's a source or some article or a hadith.
You know, if I ask you right now, when you said to me and you confirm right away, like you rush to confirm and you say it is Ishmael. This is because you heard Muslims saying that everywhere. But can you show it to me where it says Ishmael?
Who is Abraham? Who is his elder son?
I'm asking you. It says in the Quran, go and kill your elder son.
It doesn't say so. I'm
asking you. I'm just listen. So when you say to me Ishmael, you Muslim, you get your answer from where?
I will try and find a Quran verse that gives us that story now.
Well, I will put the verses for you on the screen. These are the verses. Do you see the verses in front of you?
Just a minute. Let me check. Can you let me see. Can you just give me the verse? I will check it in my Quran now.
Chapter 37. You can read from verse number 100 if you want.
From verse 100. I'm getting there now. Okay, so just for your English speakers, chapter 7, which is Suratul As-Saffat. So he says, "My Lord, bless me with righteous offsprings. We give him good news of a forbearing son. Then when the boy reached the age to work with him, Abraham said, 'O my dear son, I have seen in a dream that I must sacrifice you. So tell me what you think.' He replied, 'O my dear father, do as you are commanded. Allah willing, you will find me steadfast.' Then when they submitted to Allah's will, and Abraham laid him on the side of his forehead for sacrifice, we called out to him, 'O Abraham, you have already fulfilled the vision. Indeed, this is how we reward the good doers.' That was truly a revealing test.
So who is the boy? Who is the boy was slaughtered or to be slaughtered?
Okay, that's a good point. There is no name of a son.
No, there is a name. There is a name. There is a name, but you Muslims are blind. All of you are blind.
Okay, so can you show me where it mentioned a particular name?
When God he gave the good news to Abraham, was it about Ishmael or about Isaac? That his wife, she will have a son. So
you're telling me the story of Hagar.
I'm not telling you. I'm asking. when the story here says
Yeah, that's a fact.
that
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's
Allah
a
gave him
fact. That's a
a
fact.
glad news about having a son. The glad news from
Yeah, that,
which woman? From his wife or from his slave wife?
I will have to read that story because I'm thinking in both situations he received some news. But I know definitely with Sarah he received a glad news. That's a fact.
Exactly.
I will not.
So, guys, it is Sarah. The miracle is from Sarah, because Sarah, she cannot have kids. She's an old woman, right? Sarah.
That's a fact. That's in Genesis 18. I know
Yeah,
in the
but no,
Bible.
I'm talking about your original. Forget about now about my Bible, right? We are talking about your book. In your book, in chapter of Hud, it says that when his wife, she stand and she heard supposedly the angel speaking, she said, how I'm going to have, how I'm going to have a child, and I'm old woman, she's what? She is an old woman. So if we go in the Quran here, let's open the Quran. Give me a second.
I won't lie to you. That's a very valid point you made. This is the very first time I've heard you in 3 years. I've been listening to you. You made a very good, valid point.
Oh, okay. So this is chapter 11, verse number 71. Do you see it?
And which chapter is that?
Chapter 11, verse 71.
Okay.
All right. And you can read it before it if you want, that doesn't matter. But when she was standing, here it says the messengers came to Abraham. Do you see it? In verse number 69.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there now.
All right. And
71.
they came to him, and he made food, but they were not eating because they are angels supposedly. And then
Okay, yeah. So
and,
I'm
his,
in
and his
71
wife,
now. Yeah.
and his wife, she was standing there, and she laughed, either because the messengers did not eat their food, or being glad of destruction of the people of Lot, which doesn't make sense. The Quran very, I mean, you see the translation here. You don't know Arabic, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Arabic?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Arabic have nothing to do really with the English. The English translation is so long and so stupid. So they didn't know. The Muslim did not know. She is laughing because of what reason? Look how stupid the Quran. So they are saying to you, this is why the translation is saying, she laughed, between bracket, either because the messenger did not eat, why she will laugh for that reason, or for being glad for destruction of the people of Lut. And then suddenly it says, and we gave her a glad tidings of Isaac. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So according to the Quran, Allah gave even a glad tidings of two, not only one, that Isaac, and then Isaac will give birth to Jacob, and after him, Jacob. Right? So she will have
And we gave a good news of the birth of Isaac,
Abraham. He will have a children.
Jacob.
Abraham, he will have two children, right?
Yeah.
All right. But who is the glad tidings first?
Isaac.
Isaac. We go back there. Who is the one they gave a glad tidings for? The boy, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what?
And then when the boy, and when this boy, the one they gave a glad tidings for, he grow, his father said, I saw a dream, I will slaughter you, correct?
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, the same boy, that is Isaac. And you can
sure.
And you can open you can open the interpretation, and you will see.
I can see the bigger picture.
Huh?
I say I can see the whole bigger picture now. You're right. I will not deny that.
Yeah, I'm always right.
Yeah, no, you're not always right. I know to Muslims,
I'm always right. I'm always right.
You are 99% wrong most of the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 99% wrong.
100%. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You see, that's a true Muslim. I act like as a true Muslim. You mention a verse, and you just put the dots together.
You did. Okay, hold on. As long you agreed, and by the way, you can open the interpretation. Even the interpretation says that the scholars agree that the one who been sacrificed is Isaac. You're scholars, not only Christian
Yeah.
Prince. All right?
No, you see, no, but I wouldn't. You see, why do I accept it? It's like it makes perfect sense. Like the one who Abraham was sacrificing in chapter 20 and 37, Surah Al-Safat, it was the one Abraham received glad tidings and news of glad tidings about, and it's so obvious. It was the glad tidings was a news the angel told to Abraham and Sarah. So, like, you just have to connect the dots. It's so obvious. I know I'm a Muslim. I'm in my late 50s. In Islamic circles, Muslims associate Ibrahim with Ismael. So it's like it's that narrative Muslims have been saying for so long. But I myself, unfortunately, have to be in my late 50s to kind of figure out. And unfortunately, through Christian Prince. So it's like I had no issue with that. I will happily accept, yeah, I got to know it was Isaac Abraham was sacrificing through Abraham intended to sacrifice through Christian Prince. It is not a big deal at all to me. But the same way I will accept this, that's how I will challenge you in so many other theories you have said about Islam and the Quran, which I know they are not factual.
You want to challenge me?
Yeah.
But look what happened
Like
now.
you never give me the chance.
But
you
look
never
what,
give me
but
the
look
chance.
what happened.
You're
Look,
right.
look what happened.
If you're right, I will
Hold
say
on,
you're
hold on,
right.
hold
But
on.
when you're wrong,
Guys,
I will say you're wrong.
look what happened. Look what happened. As long we agree, me and you, that the gift of God is Isaac, not Ishmael. Correct?
The son Abraham was going to sacrifice is Isaac. That's a fact.
No, this is not the question. Focus. The gift of God, remember, the wife of Abraham, she is old. She cannot have a children, correct?
Yeah.
So when the news come, the glad tidings news, saying that we will give you a boy, who is going to give the boy?
God.
God. Okay. So God gift is Isaac, and from his descent will be the prophethood. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So who is Muhammad?
No, from Isaac, but in other verses, God mentioned to Abraham about Ishmael.
Hold on. Who is Muhammad now? Why Muhammad? Hold on. Who is the gift? You see, when we say gift, that means this is the will of God, the chosen people of God. You see, when you Muslim, you say that Muhammad is from the highest, and he is from Abraham. This is a fraud, by the way. Muhammad is not from Abraham. I have nothing to do with him. Because in Genesis, it says it clearly that the wife of Abraham, the slave woman, she went back to Egypt and she married her son Ishmael to Egyptian women. She did not go back to Arabia.
Okay.
All right. So now, as long the gift of God is Isaac, and the God of Islam, he promised Isaac that from the offspring of Isaac, not from anyone, the offspring of Isaac, the prophethood will be. So how Muhammad will be a prophet?
Okay, good question. So whoever said Prophet Muhammad was an Israelite, like Daniel, was he an Israelite?
No, listen. No, we are not saying that. Muslims don't say that. Muslims, they say it's from Ishmael.
No, it's like you see, like we have stories all the way to Adnan. You see, Adnan is called. But the thing is,
nobody say that he is from. Nobody say that's not true. They say he is from Ishmael, which is a lie.
Okay, all the same. But CP, looking at the bigger picture, how do we conclude like prophets sent to Arabia? They have to come from the Israelites. Like Daniel, was he an Israelite? We don't know. Like, if God wants to send prophets to Israelites, then there is a question to ask, is God to come from the progeny, from the offsprings of Isaac and Jacob? That's for Israelites prophet. A prophet being sent to Arabia, does that prophet
what
have
does have to do with my question? I'm asking you. As long, who is Muhammad from the Jews? Is he a Jew?
We don't, CP, you know very well, like even Muslims don't know like how we can trace him all the way to Abraham. So how do I know if he's a Jew?
So the Muslims. By the way, I'm not even listening because those Muslims, they throw things. I mean, they have their fantasy. Daniel, they have Muhammad. They don't know. They are all over the place. They know nothing about this man Muhammad. So they claim that he is from Ishmael. But if they do that, still they are going to be in trouble. Why? Because the Quran make it clear. If I go right now and I type the word Isaac in the Quran, what I will find? I will find something astonishing. Will destroy Islam. It says here.
In what? In what sense?
What sense? You will see what sense. In here, those verses speaking about Isaac, but in chapter 29, verse number 27 says, and we bestowed on him Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and ordained from offspring, his offspring, the prophethood. He mentioned who?
Yeah.
Isaac and Jacob.
Yeah, prophethood for the people of Israel.
All right. So there is no offspring from Muhammad, from Ishmael, to be prophets.
But you see, that's the pertinent question I've been asking you. Whoever said a prophet sent to Arabia has to come from the progeny of Isaac and Jacob?
It's you Muslims who say that Muhammad from Ishmael. Go right now, type in Google, and you will find that.
No,
Muhammad.
I know that very well. I know that very well.
Okay,
like,
so you are saying who said it's Muhammad? He says he's from Ishmael.
So basically, if he says so, like we Muslims, we're gonna believe him.
So you don't believe Muhammad?
And that's what I'm saying. Like we believe him 100%. Like we cannot be Muslims if we don't
Okay,
believe what
but
he says.
but that doesn't make sense, because the Quran says prophethood will be only from Isaac and Jacob. The verse in front of you.
That's what. Yeah, like and like all what he's saying there for the people of Israel contextually, Israeli prophets, like prophets sent to the Jewish people, they come from that progeny. Prophet Muhammad is sent to the whole world.
Guys, what I'm asking you, is Muhammad from Ishmael? Either you say yes, you Muslim, you say yes. Yes or
That's
no?
what he said to us, so we believe him.
All right.
Yeah, he said he's from the progeny
but
of
if he
Ishmael.
is from
We believe
Ishmael,
100%.
if he is from Ishmael, that means the Quran is false, because either
It's
the
not
Quran,
false.
yeah, because if he is from Ishmael, prophet shall not be from Ishmael. The verse in the front of you.
CP.
Prophethood.
Okay, CP, you're right.
Prophethood
That
will
verse
be.
is talking about that verse is talking about Isaac and how Isaac and Jacob, how their progeny will be prophets. You cannot show any Quran verse or biblical verse that says the progeny of Ishmael will not be prophets.
Show me. No, you have to show me. It says here from his. It says from the children of Isaac and Jacob will be the offspring of a prophethood. The prophethood will be from this line. It's in front of you.
Yeah, prophethood.
Can you show me? As long your Quran said that from those two, the prophethood, then if Allah, he said, if Ishmael have a prophethood from his line, then the Quran will say, why Allah will hide it?
But that's the thing. That's a good point. That's a good point. But for me, that verse, when we read it, we Muslim, the context we are seeing is just confirming all those connected to Isaac and Jacob, and they happens to be prophets in Israel. They are surely prophets. In the case of Prophet Muhammad, it didn't give us further details. All we know, he traced his origin to Ishmael, and we know Ishmael is the son of Abraham. Abraham, Allah mentioned to Abraham something very similar about his offsprings. It might not be in the Quran, but it's in the Old Testament, in the Torah, regarding what Allah said about the offsprings of Abraham. So if the prophet traces back his lineage to Abraham, we just know Abraham is blessed enough by Allah for someone like Prophet Muhammad.
Anyone understand what this guy is saying? Anyone? What are you talking about? Listen. Muhammad is from descendant from who? The hadith here, this is Sahih, says from Ishmael. The Quran says the prophethood will be from the descendant of Isaac and Jacob. The Quran says so. So,
And the Quran is confirming the prophet of the Jewish people. They will be from Isaac and Ishmael.
no, it doesn't say the prophet of the Jewish people. It says from the descendant of those men, the prophethood will be.
Okay, good point, CP. So you think if Prophet Muhammad was involved in any kind of a conspiracy or anything of the such, like you
What
normally
conspiracy?
sell out
What
here on the
conspiracy? This is not about conspiracy. The guy is lying.
No. I'm just giving you a logical perspective.
What
If Prophet
logical? You are a
Muhammad,
Muslim. You're a Muslim. According to your books, Ishmael, he learned Arabic at the age of 14. So how this guy in Arab, and he learned Arabic at the age of 14, how he can be the father of the Arab, but he himself, according to your books, he learned Arabic at the age of 14.
Prophet Muhammad, sorry, what's it called? CP, sometimes you have to
CP?
understand when people...
Ishmael.
You have to understand...
Ishmael, did Ishmael learn Arabic at the age of 14?
Yeah, that's what the book said. But
okay, so how he is an Arab, and he learned Arabic at the age of 14. That means he did not arrive to Arabia until he is 14 years old.
All the same, like your argument is like, why is he called the father of the Arabs? Like in Islam, we describe Aisha the same.
No. Listen. The tribe of Jarham, it was the tribe occupying Mecca. Then the tribe of Quraysh, and according to your books, he married from that tribe, which means the enemy of Quraysh. So how Muhammad is from the children of Ishmael, when that guy he married from the enemy tribe, not from Muhammad tribe. So your history is screwed. In the top of that, in the top of that, you're a prophet. You don't even know the name of Ibrahim. Who is Ibrahim, by the way? If I ask you, who is Ibrahim? Who is this guy, Ibrahim? Is Ibrahim the name? Here, do you see the verse here? It says Ibrahim, Abraham. Which one?
So CP, you are Arabic, so you expect a Jewish name.
No, I'm asking
Abraham,
you. This is not about Arabic. Do you change the name?
No, but that's the thing, though. CP is a very simple thing.
Is it Ibrahim or Abraham?
It's referring to the Arabic name for Abraham.
This is not a question. Guys, an Arabic name. So in the Quran, he was known as Abraham or Ibrahim.
In Arabic, the Quran is written in Arabic, and in Arabic, Abraham is Ibrahim.
So what Ibrahim mean in Arabic?
Ibrahim, I don't know the meaning.
So
as far as I'm concerned,
okay,
we know him as Khalilullah.
Read with me. Just to show you how you Muslims corrupt your Quran. This is your book.
There's no corruption. There's no corruption
this
there.
Is your read it. Here we go. This is your book. It says here that the word Ibrahim came in the Quran in two ways of writing. Let us translate part by part.
The word Abraham appears in the Quran in two forms.
The first one is Abraham without letter Ya.
The first, Abraham, without a YAA.
The second, and this is appear in the chapter of the cow.
That's Surah Al-Baqarah.
The Hindu chapter.
For the first, Abraham, without a YAA, and this drawing is in Surah Al-Baqarah only.
Alright. Why we cannot find the word Abraham in the chapter, in the whole Quran right now?
You said why we cannot find the name Ibrahim or Abraham?
No, Abraham. It's gone.
Yeah. But in Surah Al-Baqarah, it says Abraham.
Yes, but we cannot find it. If I type now, if I take this word, here we go, I will type it in front of you, and I go to the Quran, and I search for the word Abraham, where I can find it? Nowhere. I can find Ibrahim, but I cannot find Abraham.
Yeah. Where? Yeah, the Quran is written in Arabic, so
what happened?
Like in Arabic, Abraham is Ibrahim.
No, it says to you in front of your eyes that the word Abraham appear in the chapter of Al-Baqarah.
So that's someone who said so. But we
No,
when
this
we
is
read
not
our
someone
Quran,
said so. This is how it is in the Quran. This is how it is in the Quran. But the Quran
that's the
today,
thing, though.
but the Quran today, you Muslim, you took it off.
You see, we Muslims took it off. CP are always creating like conspiracy behind Quran and behind
What
Muslims.
conspiracy? It's in front of you. It says Abraham. Guys, isn't it? This is your Muslim website.
A Muslim website, CP, that's the thing though. You think there's some conspiracy in Islam. How do you get hold of all those hadith? Don't you think we would have considered them heretical like you Christians do?
From the butt of your sheikh. Your sheikh says so. Your sheikh says so.
Yeah, that's what the sheikh said. The Quran didn't say so.
And I do not need your sheikh. We have a copies of the Quran. It says Abraham.
As you got a copy of the Quran where Abraham is written. Can you show me?
Okay. You want to see?
I would love to, because like you see, you've opened my eyes up to Isaac, so I would love to you open my eyes up to
open your
a
eyes?
copy of the Quran.
Are you
with
serious?
Abraham on.
Are you serious?
No, listen, I'm a very fair guy. We are Muslims. Like you said we lie, we twist.
You are a Muslim?
We don't.
Are you serious?
If you say something factual, like we'll accept it. That's how we've always been.
All right.
It is you who create all these conspiracies.
Look at my screen. Look at my screen. Do you see the Quran?
Yeah.
All right. Do you see the word Ibrahim and Abraham?
I can see them, but it's like this might be just your own some concussion. There is no Quran in modern times.
Hold on.
Anyone can produce anywhere.
What? What?
Is this real Quran? Now you know why Uthman burned so many.
It says
Quran.
here.
This is the reason.
It says here. We will see in the verse. It says Abraham. Let me translate. Abraham. The translation, the first one written as Ibrahim, but it is Abraham. And
is this some official Quran?
Yes, this is a picture. This is a picture of this is a picture of the Quran. Look how many times. Look how many times the word Abraham is written. Do you see how many times? Do you see how many times?
Someone can print something like this on the internet and created it. It's not an official Quran. CP, you know that very well.
Okay, take care. Guys, he solved it. This is not an official Quran. He solved the problem. That's it. You know, I mean, what you can do. This is not an official Quran. Christian friends, this is not official. Are you crazy? Do you think this is official Quran? This is an official Quran. Official Quran, this is an official Quran. And a Christian prince, you don't know what to say now because this is not official Quran. What's wrong with you? Do we have any Abdul want to join us?